And of course, you're also part of the Kapuso Network. So how does it feel working with the more experienced actors like Jay and Lovi and of course James?
Of course, yeah. It's not usual for me to work with Kapamilya actors, and gladly just open this opportunity for me to learn and work with them. And alam naman natin lahat na veterans sa sila. And yun na lang yung inisip ko. Hindi ko lang tinitran kung saan sila galing.
Sabi mo, experience.
Yeah, experience. So, doon ako natuto sa pagiging veterans sila na kahit na veteran na sila, grabe sila mag-prepare. Matama ako bro.
Sige, gano'n lang.
Hindi kasi veterans in a way na magaling. Kumbaga, experience sa industriya. So, kahit na gano'n, humble pa rin sila. Kasi ako, honestly, bago lang ako, like you said, medyo mahihain pa. So, nagulat ako nung sila, very approachable, and grabe yung work ethic na kahit na experience na nga. Grabe yung preparation pa rin nila. Hindi sila kampante, so ayun lang naman.
Kanino ba yung mas maraming excited sa kanila?
Kay attorney.
Yes. So, is there something that you learned from her when you're doing the series with her?
Actually, meron. Na-appreciate ko na binigyan niya ako ng chance umarte. Yeah, naramdaman ko yun kasi na-experience ko na rin umarte sa isang eksena na ramdam ko na but then kay Lovi, sobrang feel ko na binigyan niya ako ng chance. Hindi ako na-intindi sa naging maganda lang yung flow. Because of that.
Thank you.
Actually, nung sa dito si Dustin, talagang you have to watch out for his performance. And I'm super excited. Yung scene namin together, I was actually very impressed. So, I'm excited na mapanood nila yun.
Thank you, Lovi.
Thank you.
One question kay Derek. Derek, kasi kanina narinig ko na about the intimate scenes. I wanted to know if there's something that you did in this film that you have not done in your previous projects.
Lahat ng intimate scenes na ginawa namin in this film was carefully thought out. Siyempre kayo nag-joke kami about the intimate scenes, diba? But that's the lighter side of it. On a more serious note, it's something that we really were mindful when we did it because
Mindful.
Because there's a mindful in our gag that there's a situation that's leaning on it. So, kailangan namin pag-usapan. Meron kami mga, hindi yun yung on the set itself because I feel like it's going to be hard to describe it. I want to be candid with them when I discuss what we're going to do. And so I set them aside and I talked to them separately in a room and I told them this is what's going to happen. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that? And then along the way while it's happening, syempre may mga scenes where I have to reassure them individually that this is just a scene, that it's not a real thing that we're doing, but it's a scene, and so that we forge forward and be mindful again in how we continue it.
Thank you very much, and again, good luck with the film.
Thank you, Nikki. Let's call it now G Trilliana. After ni G is June Nardo. So let's call it first G. Hi, G.
Good evening, and thank you. Hi. So, how do you think will the audience accept for the actors? Kasi, di ba, this is R16 without drugs. Ngayon, ito, syempre, marami napapanood sa amin yung mga ganyan klaseng pelikula. So, yung
youths natin ngayon, do you think are ready for this type of entertainment?
Here, alam mo, while I'm watching the material, or even while we're shooting some of the scenes, I find myself clenching my hands. So that's one. And there's sort of like a tension and heat inside me. And it could mean many things. It depends on you as you watch the film. What is the reason why it's there? But there's that tension in each of the scenes. Definitely, yung makikita nila is something na tingin ko hindi pa nila nakita.
Hindi pa nakikita. So I think there's something that needs to be talked about, and I think that's one of the reasons why this film is going to be out there, because
It's just the beginning of something else. It's actually bigger than this film. And we hope that the film sparks that conversation para furthermore, mapag-usapan pa siya, ma-discuss pa siya, gawan pa siya ng other versions of it. You've seen that, alam naman natin what happens inside the room, right? Alam natin what happens between two lovers. But the way that we mounted it, I think it's organically and intrinsically JL, Lovi, Jason, Dustin, and Angelica. So definitely iba siya, that I can guarantee.
Nasabi na ni Direk, so yung other members of the cast, what do you want the audience to take away from this film?
Go ahead, Jen.
Siguro more on entertainment, bukod dun informational siya. And mas lalawak yung self-awareness ng mga tao pag napanood nito kung ano yung mga thin lines, na mga borderlines at mga lampasan o hindi lampasan.
Thin line of consent? Yung ba yun?
Thin line daw ba on consent?
Yes po.
Jameson, you wanna add?
And I think since it's also tackling a sensitive topic, I think it's giving awareness to people, and other than entertainment, I think people will be able to pick up a lesson from it on how to deal with other people, how to how to be aware of the kind of person you're dealing with, and how to be aware about their actions and stuff like that. So I think it's more on the relationship side. How I think a lot of people will learn from it.
For Lovi, do you think how important is guilty pleasure? Not the pleasure itself, but the movie for you.
Oh, for me, it's something that needs to be out there, because one thing that we should learn about people is boundaries, and we have to understand that thin line, as JM said. Na parang we have to respect everyone's personal boundaries, personal space, no matter who you are. And quirks, it's like what is pleasure to you may not be pleasure to someone else. So we have to keep that in mind.
In this line of work, minsan may mga times na you feel, sabi mo nga kanina, meron parang nag-violate ka.
I was like, it wasn't in a very negative manner, you know what I mean? It was just one moment, kasi I would like to say, perception din sa akin ng tao, siguro is like, these scenes are easy for me. I always dress a certain way, but I'm really far from that person. The real Lovi is far from that, to be honest. But these, it was already a given. This is the kind of story that we're gonna share. And so the fact that we feel these things sa what we were filming, it means that we are gonna convey the message. So parang I wasn't really like personally violated the way, but the fact that I felt that way sa film, I feel like ma-translate yung message niya.
Alright.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, G. Let's call now June Nardo. Let's have June this time.
Lovi, ano yung sabi mo headaches sa pagpuproduce mo? Ano yung mga headaches? Pwede kayo malaman? Parang,
Actually, not really here. I'm doing other projects as well.
sa bakit? Meron ka bakit ginagawa?
Yeah, but others then. But it's not really, it's like, here kasi I have guidance eh. The other projects I'm doing on my own. Okay, so, no, but then, yeah, so I think it's just, you know, I feel like it's like every other business, right? You know, because sanay ako maging actor, and then now I'm starting something new, I'm getting into producing. Nangangapa ako, and you know, I'm dealing with a lot of people. So, yeah, but here, to be honest, it's a breeze.
Wala na.
No.
Si Dustin naman tanongin ko. Nagkaroon ba kayo ng eksena ni Lovi?